What we're looking at is someone's attempt to install a sump pump inside of a 5-gallon bucket. Not only that, they attached a channel drain to it, and they also ran their discharge line through the channel drain out so that it would discharge. So what we're going to do is go ahead and dig up the old 5-gallon bucket. We have to cut through the stone and the concrete and replace all of it. First thing we do, of course, is we're going to clean off the area. You saw us blowing off the gutters, and now we're just blowing off the concrete, the stone. And this takes a few minutes of our morning, of course, but we've got to have a relatively clean area to work in. So we blow off all the leaves, and gives the guys a little bit of a easy break to start their morning. It's cold here in Charlotte. It's about 8 o'clock. It's about 38 degrees this morning. Okay, here's a view from our GoPro up on the roof, so you have to kind of bear with us on this. You can see the guys breaking up the stone, getting rid of the mortar. You can see that bucket that's just sitting down there. We keep removing all this debris. We'll haul it away, continue to dig. And again, what we've got to do is to create enough room to put a real sump pit down in there so we can put a real sump pump and remove this water. It's all been pooling right there in the corner of this patio, and it's got a lot of wood rot. Okay, they've done their share. I'm going to go ahead and square this up with the concrete saw. Makes a lot of dust when you use a concrete saw. Now we have a fairly squared up hole, and basically we just need to get it down to the correct depth. We need to get down about 2 feet so that the sump pump has room to sit in the bottom, and also to hook up that downspout, which is there to the top of the screen. So let's remove the rest of the soil. There you can see the stone and the area. You see the channel drain that's down there in the ground. Okay, it looks like we're about ready to set our pit in there and make sure that it fits in place. So we're setting the pit down. It's nice and deep. Everything's squaring up quite nicely. You can see our area is still relatively clean. We want to make sure that we try to keep the area clean of debris because we are going to concrete this all back in. There's our pit. You can see the channel drain comes right up to the pit. We're going to pull that back out. This is where the line discharges. Someone's created a very nice basin actually, and there's a corrugated pipe that the flexible pipe from the sump pump discharges in. Remember, we're just replacing the pump and the pit, and we're leaving everything else there because it would be costly to cut up all of that stone and put a new pipe in there. Here's the old pump, and we need a couple of things off of that. First, we need to disconnect the flexible hose, unscrew the clamp, and pull hard. It will come off. The next thing that we need is this 1.5" fitting. We're going to put that into our new Zoller M53. Simply screw your fitting down into the slot. This is 1.5" discharge. Screw it on nice and tight. Extend your power cord. Put the flexible hose back on. Clamp it tight in place. Set it down in the pit. Try not to get it in that pit at all. Now we're backfilling it. We need to make sure that we get plenty of soil back down around the pit to hold it tightly in place. We don't want to have this pit move around at all. Okay, now we're going to really stomp it in there with our shovel, really pack it down in. There you can see our sump pump installed. You also see the downspout drain where we drilled a hole and brought that into the pipe. Now we're adding the concrete, and basically we're just going to finish it off right here and we're done. Hey, this is Chuck with Apple Drains, reminding you that if you believe you can do something, I guarantee you can do it.